What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another exciting episode of That's Random, the podcast. The podcast where we take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary. Today is no different. We're here. If this is your first time here, welcome to the show. Welcome. If you're returning, welcome back to the show. Thanks for keep rocking with your guy Nerdy and everybody over here at Nerdy's Umbrella. 1000% appreciate you. Thanks for doing it, right? Best way to support us is like, subscribe, share right here at the YouTube, but also too, slide on over to nerdysumbrella.com and slide over to Patreon, Nerdy's Umbrella. Okay, and sign up for some of those shows, right? Sign up for some of that extra content that we have, that amazing content over there, behind the scenes, and a lot of good stuff over there. I'm gonna just say it that way. Some other shows, the Red Cup Edition, Brunch Chicks, all that good old stuff. So be sure to slide over there. A lot of good things going on the Patreon, but also right here on the YouTube and on the DSPs, right in your ear. So today, like I said, we're always gonna explore the extraordinary and ordinary, and that's what we're gonna continue to do here. I know a couple of these. The last couple of these episodes have kind of sounded like, yo, Nerdy's on something, right? No, see, I told you guys I was embracing the unk piece of me being nerdy. It's a part of growing. It's a part of life. It's a part of evolving and being the best version that you possibly can be in your life. And I just know at this point in time where I'm at, and I want to share that with you guys. And so, no, I'm not on my high horse. No, I don't think I'm better than anybody. It's just that I want to make sure that what I can give to the world, I give it to them while I'm here. Every moment that I have dedicated to curating my content, creating things for Nerdy's Umbrella, I'm putting it out so that I can be fulfilled in my life. And that's what I want. I want the content that I put out to inspire somebody to be greater, to walk somebody off the edge, to say, hey, because you put this content out, because I come and I listen to you, this took me from a dark place, and I'm glad that somebody understands me. I'm glad that somebody understands what I've been going through. I'm glad that you created a space for me to come and talk and share and feel like I'm heard, whatever that is for you. And that's just me. That's where I want to be in my life, and that's the fulfillment that I want to get out of doing this. It's not about fame, but it's what we're talking about today. Fame versus fulfillment. Okay, I want y'all to think about that. Fame versus fulfillment. And a lot of these last episodes have been kind of geared towards the content creator, or for the most part, it's been for the content creators, the streamers, the entrepreneurs. All right, this one too is going to be that fame versus fulfillment. When we sit here and we think about the things that we do, is it for the money? Is it for the fame? Is it because we want everybody to know our name? Or is it because we have a passion and we want to be able to help somebody? We want to be able to inspire somebody. What do you get out of, and I say this, what do you get out of it? And I know that sounds kind of weird or whatnot, but it's truly what it is. What do you get out of it? When I create content and I get to speak to listeners, supporters, even the non-supporters, I get to have a conversation with a person, and I get to one try to understand their POV, or somebody just telling me, hey, thanks, this helped. That's a lot for me. To know that I helped someone, that's a lot. You don't need fame to help someone. You don't need fame to say good morning to someone. You don't need fame to help somebody walk across the street. If you want to help somebody, help somebody. The way that you decide to help a person is totally on you. Me, I choose to make content and try to reach as many as people as I can with what I am talking about. I want to be fulfilled. What gets you up? What gets you going? What makes you satisfied before you lay your head down on your pillow at nighttime, before you, or in the morning, depending on wherever you go to sleep? Before you close your eyes and go to wherever you go to, do you say, the work that I put out into the world today, I'm satisfied with? Was it fulfilling? Does it make me want to get up and go out and do this again tomorrow? Does it make me want to get up and go learn more and teach more? That's fulfillment. That's not what everybody wants. Some people just want the fame and the fortune. The saying is fame and fortune. It's not fame, fortune, and fulfillment. You've never heard fulfillment in any type of saying ever, right? If it is a saying for fulfillment, y'all please tell me. I haven't heard it. I've heard a lot of sayings, and I've never heard a saying with fulfillment in it, right? It's more of a question. What fulfills you? What's going to get you going? What's going to get you up and moving? What motivates you? What will make you fulfilled in your life? What is it that you need to help make your cup overflow? Me, it's helping people in any way that I possibly can. I don't have all the tools in the world to be a jack of all trades, but I have knowledge. I am a nerd. I have a wealth of knowledge. And sometimes if I can't do it myself, I know where to go to get it done. Back in the day, I used to know a thing or three. I still know a thing or three today. I know a guy who knows a guy. And then if I don't know that guy, guess what? My mans know that guy. You understand what I'm saying? So there's not a no. There's always how about. Let's see. Maybe this will work. You see, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay? The G is short for G-way. So there's always going to be a way when you're messing with nerdy. Okay? Fame. We know what comes with fame. They say with fame comes more money, more problems. Fame comes no privacy. Everybody wants to be in your business. Everybody gonna do this. And it's stressful. Not everybody's built for that. I don't care who you think you are. Not everybody's built for fame. That's why we see so many of our stars that we loved disappear from the spotlight. They drop a movie and we don't hear from them until the next movie comes out. We don't see them on red carpets. We don't see them on interviews. We don't see them on podcast shows. We don't hear from them on radio. None of that. When it's time to promote the movie, they promote the movie. Once they're done promoting the movie, they go back into their little shell like they're a hermit crab and disappear until the next time they need to pop out for a movie. And that's it. Not everybody's built for the fame. It's just like when people, like some therapists. Some people say, you know what, I want to be a therapist. I want to go help people. But what's the question that they always ask? Who is a therapist seeing? Because the therapist needs a therapist. Think about it. Not everybody's meant to be a therapist. Not everybody can handle being a therapist. They may want to be a therapist, but they can't handle it. They can't handle it because sometimes what other people put on you, and when they bring their issues and they lay those issues at your feet and you are the ones supposed to help them to see and they don't see, and then something bad happens, like, worst case scenario, they transition, it's tough. It's challenging. It's challenging because now that person needs help because they think that they were helping a person and it didn't work. It's the same thing with fame. Fame is an addiction. Fame is, hey, everybody knows my name. Cheers, the show. Small bar. I want to go where everybody knows my name. It's about 20 people in there. If y'all go back and look, it's probably about 20 people total in Cheers. 20 people was good enough. Wasn't 20 main characters. Wasn't 20 main characters. About 6, 7 of them. But for the most part, the people that was coming in and out of that bar, everybody didn't know their name. It was about 6, 7 people that knew their names. Okay. Now just think about if 1,000 people knew your name. 1,000 people were screaming your name. How does that feel? It feels good at the beginning. It's intoxicating. People want to be a part of that. I got 1,000. Now I got 5,000. Now I got 10,000. Now I got 20. Now I got 50. Now I got 70. I need more. But what comes with that? The more people know you, the more people who recognize you, the further you get away from living a normal life. What if you don't have the fortune, but you got the fame? So there's certain things that you can't do, right? Money, you still need money to, you can't go shopping, right? You can't go shopping at the Walmart. You can't go shopping at the Target. You can't go shopping at the Piggly Wiggly. You can't go to the Buc-ee's. When people start recognizing you, your everyday life changes because they want you for whatever you're famous for. Do the thing. Lord forbid you have a saying or a gimmick. Everybody's always going to want you to do that gimmick. Like the guy that does, just think about that. Everywhere he was going for a while, there was a period in his life where he couldn't walk outside without doing crazy. But he had to find a way through it. Okay? And that's all I'm saying. Sometimes it's going to work. Sometimes it's not going to work. You go from nobody knowing who you are to millions of people knowing who you are, and you can't do normal things. You know what I'm saying? Not like you don't want to go and do something normal. Well, sometimes you want to go do something normal and you can't do it because of who you are. I'll tell you this. Here in Dallas, we have a native, very famous native, Erykah Badu. Y'all might have heard of her. Erykah Badu is so down to earth. Erykah Badu is so cool. Erykah Badu is Erykah Badu. She Erykah. Miss Badu, bag lady. She Erykah here in Dallas. Okay. I remember a time Erykah can go wherever the hell she wants to. People showed her so much respect that she was able to still do normal things. People knew her kids, people knew her family, and they didn't harass them. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that. Erykah Badu is a superstar. Whether y'all agree with me or not, Erykah Badu is a superstar. But ain't too many folks can walk around their own city with that much respect to say, hey, we understand that she's our superstar, but let her be. We not gonna pull out our phones. We not gonna jump up and down, hoop and holler. There's a time and place for everything. If she out shopping with her kids at the Wally World, or she wherever she want to be at, let her do that. We give that respect. Not everybody gets that respect. Some people got to go disappear to the Hidden Hills and all of these fancy places, but not everybody that has fame has that type of money. Some people just got fame, and they don't have the money to disappear, and they always are in the public's eye, and they are under a microscope because the big fish have disappeared for the time being. So all you other little fish, it's up for it. So that means if you can't deal with all of what's going to come with fame, if you're going to break down, if you're going to turn to drugs, if you're going to turn to some type of other addictions outside of the fame, whether it may be whether it's a negative. I'm not gonna point any one single out any one addiction, but any addiction that is negative to your state of mind, body, soul, then is it worth it? You have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it to be just that? You gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Do you need that in your life? Are you gonna be fulfilled with, okay, hey, now I'm on drugs, now I'm an alcoholic, now I'm a sexaholic, now I got these weird kinks and fetishes. I gotta do these things so that I can stay relevant. Fame in itself is an addiction. I've said that already. But then when you still feel empty on the inside, then what? You still feel empty. So was it worth it? Was it worth it to gain fame and then still feel empty, sad, and lonely on the inside? Fame versus fulfillment. Fulfillment, you can go home and go to sleep at nighttime and lay your head down and feel good about yourself. Even if you only got one friend in the world, but you know, hey, I'm putting out the good work and that's all that matters. The person that I'm helping, I might not ever get a chance to meet that person, but my words, my positivity, my willingness to keep going and keep pushing it, maybe it helped that person. Maybe that person, it encouraged that person to do something that they never thought they would be able to do. But if that happens, even if I don't know it, I'm happy because I believe that my words will reach somebody and they will do something just that. Do something that they think that they couldn't have done without listening to good old That's Random, the podcast. That's it. I'm fulfilled. Would I like the fame? Yeah. Have I prepared myself for fame? Yes. Have I set up boundaries and things in that nature? Do I have a circle? Yes. You have to prepare yourself for things. The things that you want in life, you have to prepare yourself for them. And I want you to understand that doesn't start the moment that you start thinking about, hey, I want to be this, I want to be that. No. You have to say, hey, there's a possibility that this is going to happen. There's a possibility you might get famous. There's a possibility that your fulfillment may take you to fame. The things that you are doing to fulfill yourself may take you to fame. So you need to prepare yourself for that. And I have a great circle around me. Okay. When that comes, it comes. And I'm fine with that. I'm here to answer any questions. I'm here to keep entertaining. I'm here to keep educating. I'm here to make sure that everybody knows that you have a shot, a realistic shot at achieving the things that you want to achieve. Not everybody is going to be famous. Not everybody's going to be able to be what they want. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of people saying you can be any and everything. No, you can't. You can't. You can't. Everybody's here for a purpose, a meaning, a purpose. Everybody is meant to do something. The journey, the road, the path to finding out what that is, that's on you. That's on you in your circle. That's on you and the people that you will cross paths with in life to help you get to where it is that you're designed to be. I believe that. I believe that if you know you want to be that, I don't know, dancer, but you got 2 left feet. Unless you fit to be the most left stepping this person in the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's impossible to do, but I'm just saying that maybe sometimes we take a detour en route to where we really are supposed to be. I believe that I know that I took a detour before the content game. I knew the people that I was around, they didn't want me in the content game. my ideals, my ideologies, my ideals, everything that I had said it was so funny. But it's crazy because I see a lot of people doing what I was thinking about doing 10, 20 years, about 10 years ago, 15 years ago. 15 years ago, 15, 15, let's go 15. It's 15. 15 years ago, the things that I was thinking about doing 15 years ago, kids are millionaires off of those things today. The people that I was around at that time, they didn't want me to do those things. They told me, no, you're crazy. What are you talking about? Those things that I would have done would have put me in a position to be able to fulfill my needs and my wants. I would be in a different position to help people in a whole total different way today. But sometimes there are people in your life that are going to tell you you're crazy. They're going to tell you that your thoughts or you're thinking too big. You're going out of this way. You're going that way. You don't know what you're talking. Like, come on, man. That those people, find a way to remove those people quickly out of your life. They're going to hold you back. You don't need them holding you back. Nerdy is never going to hold you back. I'm going to encourage you to move forward, okay? Always move forward. Listen, fame is an addiction. Fulfillment helps you sleep at night. Pick one. I'm not going to keep you for a long time. I'm going to keep you for a good time. Going to play a little music, and then after that, I'll come back for the closeout, and that's going to be that. So here we go.
On a time when I had to wait to shape my fate, which caused me to be late to be a regular amongst the...
Listen, fame and fulfillment is going to feel like it is oceans apart. It is, because they are oceans apart. Fame on one hand is gonna bring you eyes. They're gonna bring you a ton of eyes. They're gonna bring you a ton of people into your life. It's gonna bring people who are gonna want things from you and all of this. Just because you get fame doesn't mean that you get fortune. Fulfillment is what's going to help you sleep at night. Fulfillment is going to help you ease anything that you may feel guilty about because you're successful. Fulfillment makes you happy because you know whatever it is that your goal is, whatever it is that you're achieving inside of you, when you can go home and you can rest easy, and wherever you go, when you close your eyes, you're okay with it, it's a different feeling. Fulfillment doesn't take you to a place of darkness, I don't believe. I don't think it runs you into the negative things that the world has to offer. I think that fame without direction, without direction and some type of directive path or whatever, I do believe that you will end up in some of those dark places. Okay, some of our most famous folks have went through rehab for alcoholism, for pills, for whatever it is. We've seen it on the biggest stage. The fame took them to a different level because of how many people they wanted to reach, because how many people they wanted to know their names, because fame is an addiction. Fulfillment is satisfying. Fulfillment is a different level of peace. Find your peace, find your fulfillment. Whatever it is that you choose, fame or fulfillment, make it work the best for you. If you're choosing fame, make sure you got a tight circle around you. Make sure that you got a path forward. Make sure that you're good. Make sure that, hey, you're aware of the risk and just protect yourself. When you're going for this fulfillment, understand it may be it may be a thankless thing, but understand that it's going to help somebody. Somebody's going to get it, whether you see it or not. Just know that you're doing your damn thing. Don't stop. Keep it going. This your guy Nerdy. This is Oh That's Random, the podcast where we take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary. I am Nerdy, and until next time, I'm out.